Yo, what is up, my T-Hall Army? T-Hall here. I'm here to give you my WWE Monday Night Raw review. Monday Night Raw was live tonight from Los Angeles. And then Roman Reigns came down to the ring. And there was an ambulance in the arena. Roman Reigns went to the ambulance, opened the doors, and there was nobody inside the ambulance. Then Braun Strowman attacked Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman put Roman Reigns inside the ambulance. On July 9, 2017, at the next Raw exclusive pay-per-view, July 9th, Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns in an ambulance match. And then we had a 6-man tag team match between Finn Balor and the Hardy Boys versus Elias Samson and Cesaro and Sheamus. And Finn Balor and the Hardy Boys defeated Cesaro and Sheamus and Elias Samson. Then we had another 6-man tag team match between The Miz, Curtis Axel, and Bo Dallas versus Heath Slater, Rhino, and Dean Ambrose. And The Miz, Bo Dallas, and Curtis Axel defeated Dean Ambrose, Heath Slater, and Rhino in the 6-man tag team match. And then we had Seth Rollins versus Kurt Hawkins. And Seth Rollins defeated Kurt Hawkins. And then Bray Wyatt showed up on the Titantron, and Bray Wyatt challenged Seth Rollins to a match on July 9th at the next Raw exclusive pay-per-view. So on July 9th, Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins at the next Raw exclusive pay-per-view. And then we had a cruiserweight match between the cruiserweight champion Neville versus a masked luchador, and Neville defeated the masked luchador. And then we had a segment with Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Enzo Amore said to Big Cass, you are my brother, you are my family. We should be WWE Tag Team Champions. I'm not gonna let a argument or dispute come between us. And then Big Cass told Enzo Amore, Enzo, you talk too much, you run your mouth, but you are who you are. And for that, I'm sorry for what I did to you last week on Raw. I'm sorry for what I said to you last week on Raw. I'm sorry. And then Big Cass extended his hand out to Enzo Amore. Then Enzo Amore extended his hand to Big Cass. Enzo and Cass shook hands and hugged it out in the ring. And then Big Cass said on the mic, if you think we're going to let a little argument or dispute come between us, then there's only one word to describe you, and I'm going to spell it out for you. SAWFT, soft. In the WWE Universe, the crowd tonight on Raw in Los Angeles was hyped for that. The WWE Universe live tonight in Los Angeles thought that Enzo and Cass were back together as a tag team. I thought that Enzo and Cass were going to get back together as a tag team. I did. And then Enzo and Cass walk up the ramp, and then Big Cass attacked Enzo Amore on the stage, on the ramp, and then Big Cass picked up Enzo Amore, and Big Cass threw Enzo off the ramp, and then Enzo Amore is just lying there on the floor on the ramp unconscious. And then Big Cass walked away. Big Cass turned heel last week on Enzo Amore, and Big Cass has turned heel on Enzo Amore once again tonight on Raw. Not cool, Big Cass. Not cool. And then we had a Raw Gauntlet match, a Raw Women's Gauntlet match to determine who will face the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view on July 9th. It was Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax versus Bayley versus Dana Brooke versus Emma. And this versus Mickie James, it was Mickie James versus Sasha Banks versus Bayley versus Nia Jax versus Emma versus Dana Brooks in the Raw Women's Gauntlet match. And Sasha Banks won the Gauntlet match, and at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view, Sasha Banks will face Alexa Bliss on July 9th at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view for the Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship at the next Raw exclusive pay-per-view. This Monday Night Raw, tonight live from Los Angeles, California, was awful and way worse, just like last week Monday Night Raw was. This Raw was awful, just like last week's Raw was. This Raw was bad. Alright guys, this has been my Monday Night Raw review. See ya.